Now, I don't know if this is something just with ugly dudes or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they got to compensate, but it's always the ugliest dudes who always have to brag about how many women they get or always have to go like out their way to try to prove that they're a player or try to prove that there's something to women or try to act like they get so many girls. And I hate when women do this. Like if a dude makes them mad, the first thing out their mouth is, oh, well, that's why you got a little dick or, oh, your dick is little and all this other kind of stuff. I can't stand when women do that. I think that shit is corny because you wasn't having no problem with the sex when you was in the relationship. Now you want to say, oh, well, your dick is little and all the other bullshit. But in this instance, I'm going to have to say that that's kind of my experience, and not all fat dudes have little penises. That's another thing. A lot of them do. And Ceddy Nash is another one of them. I can't exactly remember how big it is because we only had sex twice. It can't be any bigger than 4 or 5 inches, though. The times that we did have sex, and we didn't really well, anyway, I don't understand what the big deal is. I guess that he feels like he has something to prove because I see on stuff he's always mentioned how women are on him and talking about women and all this other kind of stuff and acting like he's really pounding pussy and all this other kind of stuff. First of all, you're not pounding pussy. You haven't even pounded the last 4 inches of mine. Let's be clear. And I was still able to have a relationship with you and look past it and still find a way to love you, even with the way you look. Like, that's crazy to me. I love how the ugliest niggas always want to try to deny a female and act like they don't know them. First of all, you need to be happy that I spoke to you at all. Now, Ceddy Nash can act like he want to act like he don't know me. I pop shit to him all the time and I talk to him greasy all the fucking time. And that's why he does what he does, because he likes to start shit with me and then he likes to block me and run away. He's the type of person that's going to say some inflammatory shit or do some inflammatory shit and then he'll just like block you and run away and act like you're the problem. So that's why I'm sitting here making this video, because nigga, if you want to block me on there and you don't want to sit here and listen to what I got to say, somebody gonna listen to what the fuck I got to say and it will get back to you. I want to know, how in the fuck are you going to act like you don't fucking know me? You dirty, fat, Chief Keef looking ass nigga. If you have so much time on your hands to sit in that fucking truck and make fucking lying videos about how you don't know people, you could also, you know what? I don't really give a fuck about you not caring about the tattoo, or you don't have to value me. I don't go by what you value. Obviously, you don't value a stable diet and exercise routine. So why the fuck would I sit here and worry about you not valuing anything that I've done for you or been with you and what we've went through? You obviously don't value your health. You don't value the way you fucking look. While you're sitting in the truck taking Lysol showers with Lysol wipes in the back of your fucking truck, why don't you think about and reflect? How in the fuck are you going to sit here and act like you don't know who I am? I'm a beautiful, fucking young, attractive, smart female with a lot of stuff going for me. Now, you may not have to be in a relationship with me. You may not want me, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to choose whoever they want to be with, but you're not going to make and go out your way to make a lie up on me that was unnecessary. You have the audacity to look like you have a fucking Missy Elliott built body. You look like Big Worm. I called you Big Worm before, and then you want to sit here and say, oh, you're being mean because I hurt your fucking feelings. You do look like a fat Chief Keef. You do look like Big Worm. You do look like Big Smoke. Every time I fucking see you, I think, I want 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip. That's why when we went on our first date, if that's what you want to fucking call it, the first thing that you wanted to do was fucking go to the fucking Waffle House or wherever the fuck, Huddle House, Waffle House, and eat all that shit and eat fucking cakes and shit in front of me. Didn't even offer me any. And then you want to have the audacity to act like you don't know who I am? And you can sit here and act tough to all these other people on YouTube. I'm not fucking afraid of you. You don't intimidate me at all because I know the truth about you. You've never intimidated me before. That's why I talk greasy to you from day one and you ain't do shit. You never cuss me out. You never called me out my name. And I talk to you all different kinds of ways. I talk to you crazy just like I do to anybody else. I don't, kiss your ass or suck your balls or anything like that like the rest of your fucking followers do. I'll tell you to your face. You know what I want you to do? I want you to say that shit to my face that you don't know me. Since you don't know who I am, what I want you to do is say that shit to my face in person. Say it to me in a live and tell me in front of my face and in front of your followers that you don't know me. Because unlike the other people that follow you, I'll bust you in your mouth in front of all your followers. Straight up. Or I'll embarrass you in front of all your followers. I don't fucking care. I don't care what kind of relationship we have or how much of a fan I am or was or whatever. I'm not that type of person. I'm not an ass kisser. I'm not desperate. I have no problem standing up for myself, and I'll stand up to you. You want to try to bully a female or act and go out your way to try to say some old slick shit to me, or you want to try to act like you don't fucking know me, do that shit to my face. Do it to my face. You won't do it to my face. It's not because you don't want to fight a female or you're too above it, because that's what you always like to fucking do. No, you're not above it. You start shit all the time and then you run away because you can't handle my motherfucking mouth. And you know that, which is why you have to do all the passive aggressive, petty female stuff that you have to do. I don't matter of fact, I can't even say females, because not even females act like that. I saw Cardi B and she was talking about one of her followers got a tattoo of her. She acknowledged the person. Hell, even the fucking girl who had that Drake tattoo on her forehead, even Drake shouted her out. And that bitch is crazy. I think that bitch she works out, she lives outside of a Walmart or some shit. Like last time I heard, there was some crazy ass chick, maybe like 10 years ago. For all y'all that might be young or whatever, she got Drake, the rapper, the name Drake, tattooed all over her forehead. Now she was like a crazy ass fan. This came out when I think he was just starting to get popping and everything. And this is what happened. And even Drake shouted out the girl and had enough decency to acknowledge her and not act like he didn't know who the fuck she was at all. He at least said, that's good, that's cool, whatever, even though he wasn't 100% comfortable with it, you could tell. But he at least had the decency to acknowledge the person and not act like an asshole. What you did was unnecessary. And that was kills me about it too. It's not like you did this when we were arguing, because I've been arguing with you. We've been arguing about so many different things for the past 6 months. Any other time, you could have done some shit like that and it would have been like, okay, well, maybe he's mad. Maybe he's venting. Maybe it's this. Maybe he's just getting back at me. No, you did this for no reason whatsoever. We weren't fighting. There was no problems. You just sat there and went out of your way to create a situation that didn't need to be created. And now since you want to lie on me and you want to say, well, you're making a lot of effort. You're putting all this effort into making videos. Well, you put 48 minutes of effort into lying about me. So I'm going to put 48 minutes of effort into getting back at you. Since you want to use the word vindictive to describe a tattoo, which who the fuck does that? What would you have to be vindictive about? And that's how I can tell the people who follow you are not very smart. What person do you know? What celebrity that you know has a fan get a tattoo of their name, if that's what you want to call me, and then say, I'm not trying to be vindictive? The word vindictive would imply that you did something to me, so I'm going to do something back to you. That's what vindictive is, since you're so intelligent. Since you want to portray that you're so knowledgeable, why did you use the word vindictive to describe somebody on the internet that you don't fucking know from Adam? Obviously, there must be some sort of relationship for you to be vindictive about. You're not this knowledgeable person. You're not this college educated teacher or whatever the fuck it is that you're telling people. You're not this highly, highly connected, smart, savvy person. I don't know why anybody goes, especially your followers, getting financial advice from you. Now, granted, you might be rich rolling 60s, and I'm sure you've amassed a whole bunch of money from all your raping and looting and pillaging you've done over the years. But there's so many other black people, especially black men on the internet, who actually study finance, who study X, Y, and Z. And I don't see none of your followers going to them. They want to sit here just because you got a Robinhood app and you downloaded that on your phone. First of all, you want to sit here and talk about, niggas always want to talk about they know stocks and they know investing. That nigga don't know the first thing about a stock. You don't probably know the first thing about reading a financial statement. You probably don't know what the fuck a PE ratio is. You don't even know you don't know what beta is. You don't know anything about reading into anything. You don't even know what time the market opens and closes or what day of the week. You don't know the difference between the NASDAQ and fucking the S&P. You don't know the difference between anything. Just spewing your opinion on the internet, anything to try to sound smart. You didn't have enough of that in continuation school, nigga? Because even though you were probably in continuation school, because, everybody knows that you don't have what it takes to graduate regular high school. Obviously, niggas can barely graduate high school, can barely fucking spell. But then as soon as he gets in front of a camera, all of a sudden he's a someone to take financial advice from. But anyway, you didn't get enough of sounding smart in continuation school, nigga, when you was with the rest of those dirty, stupid Compton niggas that you went to school with. You didn't get enough of sounding smart then. I suggest you stop making videos about stuff that has to do with me, anything to do with me, since you don't know me. I want you to take your fat ass back in that truck where your stomach rubs against the window when you're driving it, because I've seen you drive it. I've been in that truck with you before. Stay in that fucking truck that you roll around in from town to town, eating at different Waffle Houses and Dunkin' Donuts. You stay in that fucking truck and you mind your fucking business. Since you don't know me, don't try to bring up anything that I do for you for clout, because you don't have whatever it takes to get clout on your fucking own. Because you're always talking about somebody else. Talk about you. Let's talk about you and who you are. Because from what I see, you're just another nigga spewing his opinion on the internet in a hot ass fucking truck that you take fucking baths with Lysol wipes in. Since you don't know who the fuck I am, how would I know that? You better stay, keep my name out of your mouth, and stop lying. Because I don't care if I do have this tattoo of your name on me, or tattoo of whatever the fuck I have. I don't care. I will have your tattoo, your name tattooed on me, and I will cuss your ass out. And I will talk to you like you ain't shit. And I'll do it again. And unlike any other platform, you can't block me off of this. You can't say shit and pop shit and run away. The best thing that you could do is try to flag my videos, and that's okay. I don't care. I'm not depending on YouTube for a check. You are. I don't have to go on YouTube and make money. I actually am somebody who deals with real investing and stuff like that. I don't have to sit here and lie on the internet to try to get friends and followers and have somebody give a fuck. And what really pissed me off is that your followers are sitting here talking about, oh, that tattoo's not real. That's not a real tattoo. Is it real? And then your dumbass is going to sit here and say, you don't know if it's real. I hope it's not real. So you don't know the difference between a real tattoo and not? You don't know the difference between what the fuck it looks like and not? Why would somebody lie about that stuff to you? You're not that fucking important. I know that you have some subscribers and you're getting a following now, but you're not that important for somebody. First of all, you're not even important enough for anyone to get a real tattoo of you anyway. Let's just start there, to be quite honest with you. But you damn sure not important enough for somebody to try to go the extra mile to find someone to have a fake custom made tattoo, because there's no tattoos of Ceddy Nash just walking around here. So I would have to go find someone to make a fake Ceddy Nash tattoo with your name on it. That's more effort than going to a real tattoo shop, dumbass. And it might even cost more. I don't know. I don't do temporary tattoos or whatever. I know people have them. But, you know, a decent temporary tattoo, that's a lot of fucking effort for me to go through. To find it's okay. There's tattoo shops all over the fucking place. There are not a whole bunch of fake temporary tattoo places where you can just act like you got somebody's name on you. Tell your stupid ass followers that this shit is real. Unlike you. My tattoo is authentic. You're not. You're fake. And you're corny. That's the main point of all of this. Fuck everything else. Fuck the sex and all this other type of stuff. You're corny as hell. That is the corniest shit I've ever fucking seen. Because it was unnecessary. If I'm just somebody on the internet that you don't know who had a tattoo of your name, there were so many other. First of all, that's not true. And anybody could watch how you move and tell that that's not true. But there was so many other things you could have did. And I don't know why you did that to me. I'm the worst fucking person to do that to. Unlike the bitches you deal with and everybody else who kisses your ass, I don't kiss your ass. I have no problem saying this shit to your fucking face. You have a problem facing me and saying stuff to my face. What I want you to do is face me. Say it to my face that you don't know who I am. And I want to see you get tough in front of your followers, get tough in front of somebody in front of me. I want you to say that shit to my fucking face that you don't know who I am. Keep fucking playing around with me. Keep fucking playing around with me. And I'm not taking down a motherfucking video. You can send whoever you want to. You can send your little dirty Crip friends from Compton if you fucking want to. I'll fuck all of them niggas and send them right back to you. And they won't get shit accomplished. And if you send in those dirty bitches that are Crips who supposedly want to try to come after me, send them too. If I get enough Hennessy, I could take at least 10 of them down. Now, I probably can't take no more than 10. But I could take 10 of them down. So if you're going to get bitches to come and beat me up or do something to me, you're going to have to get 10, at least 10. Because I know none of those dirty Crip bitches that you roll with, or none of the bitches that you know, exercise, work out, those bitches are going to be out of breath and I'm going to fuck all of them up, including you. I wish I was there in your face and you would have said that you don't know me in front of your followers. I would have bust you in your mouth in front of everybody. And I would have dared you to do something. And I would have embarrassed you.